Wido.
You're in there, right? Get the hell out here!
Huh? What is going on out there? My name is Honami Nagasue. This is an apartment that my grandpa owns and runs. The apartment that I lived in before got damaged from leaky pipes, so I ended up moving here recently, but...
You're gonna get hurt if you don't take the Yakuza seriously! Get the hell out here already, prick!
It really is Yakuza. I was terrified, but after yelling and screaming for 10 minutes or so, he just said muttered damn before leaving. But the peace didn't last for long. Every single day, the Yakuza would show up and start yelling and screaming. He would show up at any time during the day or night, too. According to the neighbors, he had been showing up every day for about a week before I moved in. I talked to my grandpa, who was also the building manager.
What? Well, that's not good. The next time he shows up again, call the police on him.
But he always leaves after a few minutes. He doesn't take his time here. I think he probably is afraid of getting the cops called on him.
I see. I'll just keep an eye out tomorrow to see if he shows up.
Are your classes going to be okay, though?
Yeah, they should be fine.
My grandpa teaches calligraphy at home, and it's apparently quite popular. The next day, a little while after my grandpa came over to my house...
Hand over the damn money!
He's here! Grandpa, that's the Yakuza.
I see. Let's take a look, shall we?
Huh? Grandpa?
Hey! You know you're bothering everyone else in the neighborhood, right? Shut the hell up, kid! Huh?
Huh? Grandpa, be careful! I ran out in a hurry to check on him, but...
Is it really you, Suinaga-san? Ah, it's you, Hisaomi. It's been so long, sir. Does this happen to be... Yeah, I own these apartments. I see. I'm so sorry for the ruckus, sir.
Grandpa? What's going on?
Oh, well, this kid is actually...
Apparently my grandpa knows some of the people in the Yakuza. He used to be a police officer in his prime, and this Yakuza happened to be a delinquent kid. He would keep trying to teach Hisaomi, Inose-san, the right thing to do and fed him or even let him stay over.
I told you to stop fighting, damn it! And you're insane! Why would you go up against 5 other kids, huh? Do you have a death wish? Shut up! They're so weak that I could do it with my eyes closed. You should have kept them wide open because you lost. And to think what would have happened if I didn't show up. Ow! That freaking stings, old man! Oh, stop your whining. If this hurts, then think twice about fighting the next time.
They continued to run into each other from time to time, but apparently, when he was about to be held back a year, my grandpa actually taught him.
You know that if you drop out, it's just going to be a pain in the neck down the line, right? You should at least finish high school. Shut up, man! I've seen plenty of people in my line of work who haven't gone to school and have really taken a wrong turn in life. Do you really understand how difficult it is to climb out of a hole in life? You're still very young. You can still get back on the straight and narrow. You don't need to cause problems to others. You can live a life that you can be proud of. I'll help you with your studies after we finish eating. Damn. Fine, old man. You finally graduated high school, but you ended up becoming a Yakuza anyway, huh? Sorry, sir. I was invited by a good mentor of mine when I was in the delinquent gang, and I've been in this profession since. Whatever the case, I told you so much that your ears would bleed that you shouldn't cause problems for other people. You need to at least stop yelling here. Got it? I'm sorry, sir, but this guy borrowed 20K, then just took off. I'm being pushed by my boss to come get this money, too. You can't get in touch with a tenant? No, sir. He's not here, and he's doing a real good job of staying invisible. I'm seriously out of options here. I see. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'll look for him too.
Huh? You're going to help the Yakuza?
This tenant hasn't paid up their rent here several times either. He keeps saying he'll bring it by next month, so I waited for him. But I can't just have him running away without paying.
I didn't know that. But apparently the tenant was used to this kind of thing because he continued to evade all of our effort to finding him. I don't really know what to do anymore.
What is it?
Well, I know a friend who knows a really good PI. That person is also apparently ex-Yakuza.
Oh, please. This guy's active Yakuza. We don't need to be worried about someone being retired.
So we decided to go meet with the PI immediately.
I'm Togomari. I'm a handyman. Nice to meet you all. So, what's the deal with the guy we're looking for? This is the photo from the security cameras. We've been trying to catch him where we think he might be coming in and out of, but every time we think we got him, he's already gone. Also, this is all the other data that we got on him.
We found his social media accounts as well. He hasn't updated recently, but apparently he likes to hit up the slot machines.
Ah, this is plenty for me to go on to ask people about his whereabouts. I'll go digging a little bit.
Thank you, sir. He was apparently really good, like my friend said, because it only took him 10 days to find him and find a tenant to bring him up to us.
Sorry to keep you all waiting. Found him hitting up the slot machines in the next town over. Ah, thank you so much!
Thank you. Hisaomi-san came by, and we all went to the ATM to make him withdraw cash. He paid the money that he owed my grandpa before he was taken away by Hisaomi to the Yakuza office. Grandpa asked them to handle things peacefully, so they weren't taking it super rough on him. But whatever the case, he ended up terminating his lease and leaving the building. Things have finally calmed down. I can finally change my address and try to get out of working this regular job.
Get out of working your regular job? What? You want to start your own store or something?
Yeah, I just can't stop thinking about the taste of my grandpa's rice ball. I wasn't thinking that I'd start my own rice ball store with my grandpa. We've been planning this for a while.
I see. Yeah. Takeko-san's rice balls really were something out of this world. She would have the bits of meat in there with her seasoning. The shape was a perfect triangle. Salmon and seaweed. Ah, and the fried shrimp rice balls. There were all kinds of different rice balls every day, and they were all delicious. I really hope that we can recreate that flavor.
Yeah, I'm going to do my best, guys. I kept working hard to try to get closer with my grandpa's flavor every day. However...
It's really good, but it's not Takeko-san's flavor, you know? Yeah, something feels off. The flavor doesn't seem to have enough punch to it. Also, I think that maybe the rice might be squashed. Maybe you squeezed it a little too hard.
Thank you for your feedback, guys. I'll keep making adjustments. By the way, as for why Hisaomi-san and Togo-san are here in the calligraphy class, Hisaomi was told by my grandpa,
I'm going to reform you from the ground up! You come to my calligraphy class every week! Got it?
and so he was halfway forced to attend every day. Togo-san had such a horrible handwriting that his customers who were elderly started critiquing him, and he didn't like it. When he heard that my grandpa was a teacher, he decided to join every week. I just came by every week to have them try my rice balls, but, well, you saw the results. I'm trying to remember while making it, but I haven't been able to replicate it at all.
If we still had the recipe, it would have been so much better. Well, if that's the case, I know a really good chef. How about you talk to him about it?
Togo-san introduced me to someone from a bento store that was popular around town. The poster girl, Anri-san, said that she would take some time to try to help me out with the rice ball. The mint-sweet and spicy chicken was seriously the most incredible thing, but I haven't been able to replicate the flavor at all.
I see. What kind of ground meat are you using now?
I'm mincing down chicken thigh.
Maybe you're using the wrong kind of chicken then. How about you try chicken breast instead?
I see.
Also, it's possible that she must have been using some kind of secret ingredient for her seasoning. Can you remember anything?
Well, I think she asked me to take out the miso paste from the fridge once.
Huh, I see. Miso, huh? Well, there are a few different types of miso, so let's try using a bunch and see how things go, huh?
Yes, ma'am. After continuing to try the variety of different combinations.
This is it! It's got the soft and gentle miso flavor in the background. This is definitely Honami! Yeah! This tastes just like Takeko-san's rice balls! This is really stinking good! I think it's going to fly off the shelves.
Thank you so much, you two. Afterwards, I had Ana-san help me out and come up with a variety of different rice balls. Rice balls with fried meat for the students that packed a punch, light rice balls for the elderly, healthy rice balls for women, all kinds of rice balls. We were able to come up with a really good menu.
Yeah, it looks great and it tastes just as good. There's enough variation here so that you don't get tired of eating the same stuff, so it's perfect.
Yeah, there are so many things I never would have come up with on my own, so I'm grateful for your help, Henri-san.
Oh, please. I had so much fun making them myself, too. If you need help coming up with the seasonal stuff, let me know.
Thank you so much. I'll have to call you Sensei, Henri-san.
You're being so dramatic, but that's nice to hear.
Afterwards, I was able to find a good place to open up shop as well.
I'm glad you were able to find a place to open up shop, too.
Yeah, Henri-san introduced me to a really good realtor of hers, so I'm grateful for her.
I'm sure that Takeko-san is probably really happy. Yeah, I'm sure she's bragging about her grandchild in heaven. You work hard, okay, Honami?
Yes, Grandpa. That's how I was able to open up my very own rice ball store. However, the second we opened up, we were already running into some problems.
That's seriously so sketch, bro. Right? That's why I kicked his ass. I seriously sent him to the hospital. I feel so bad for them messing with you, Senda-san. Talk about unlucky.
Some sketchy delinquents began parking their decked-out motorcycles and loitering in my parking lot. It became a regular thing for them to do. Excuse me, this is our parking lot, so if you're not going to be buying anything here, please leave.
Huh? Who the hell are you? This is our conference space to begin with, before your ass moved here.
But...
Lady, you know that I'm part of the Harmon gang that makes everyone tremble in fear, right? I'm the gang leader.
I see. Whatever the case, I need you to leave.
Like they said, this is our conference space. You ain't got shit on us since you came after us. Get out of here! Go back to making your crappy rice balls, bitch!
From what the neighbors have told me, apparently after the previous store closed up, they started to loiter here. Recently, they've been gathering numbers in this location. They asked the police for help, but they just start running the second they sense the police coming, so they weren't able to get arrested at all. Day after they called the cops, their billboards and signs would be destroyed on the parking lot, covered in trash. The delinquents would be horrible. As a result, they started losing customers, and the sales began to decline. What do I do? My store's gonna be going under at this rate.
What's wrong? You look upset. Did something happen? Are you sure we can have all of these rice balls?
Oh, that's fine. I'm sorry that they're just leftovers. I just can't finish it all on my own, so...
Leftovers? I know that you probably don't want to make us worried, but how about you just talk to us now and tell us what's going on, Honami? We might even be able to help you out. Just try us.
Well, I told them about what was going on, and...
I think I've heard of that gang, actually. They seem to have quite a few troops, but I can talk to them if you want.
But it might be dangerous even for you, Togo-san.
It's just like she says, Togo-san. Can you let me handle this situation?
Later.
So then I told him that I was part of the gang, and he got all spooked. He ran away with his tail between his legs. That's hilarious, bro. Right? Stop picking fights when you're not even strong.
I've told you from time and time again, but this is seriously a problem for me. Please stop gathering in my parking lot.
Huh? I told you before, this is our conference location. You want to call the cops again? You do that again, and I'm not going to stop at littering in your parking lot this time. I might start messing with your store, too.
Right at that moment...
Must be y'all, huh? Making a ruckus every day? The hell are you, old man? You want to act all tough? Guess all you've got going for you is that energy, huh? You morons. Wait, what? Yakuza? Why?
There were blacked-out cars pulling up, and each of those cars carried several men in suits with very mean demeanors.
So, whose permission do you have to hang out here and claim it as your territory, huh? Ah! That's... Answer what you've been asked! Ah! You know that this property is rented out by this young woman, right? Or has your brain rotten so much that you can't even understand how much trouble you're causing for this lady? You want to be rowdy? Go to the mountains and do it where you won't bother anyone. If you want, we could show you a really nice place where there's no one around at all. Yeah! Why don't you hop in our car and we'll show you where no one can hear anything. But don't upset any of the soil, yeah? You might find some bones and end up on the news. Ah! Sorry! We won't ever come here again!
Hisaoka-san and his Yakuza team glared at them before they jumped onto their bikes and drove off crying.
Stupid kids. That should be more than enough to scare them away and keep them out of here. I appreciate the help, you guys. Bah, our gang is falling apart now anyway. We should at least do something to help out the locals before we disband.
Hisaoka-san, thank you all for your help. Then my grandpa and Toko-san showed up together as well.
Honami! Did everything go well? I heard that there were a bunch of blacked out cars showing up.
They're all Hisaoka's cars. He brought his friends and chased away the biker gang.
Ah, I see. I guess we didn't need to help out this time, huh? Sorry. I know we probably scared you guys bringing the whole gang. We heard that Hisaoka owed her, and she needed help. I see. Thank you all for your help. I hope this repays you guys even just a little, huh? Yeah, you helped us out big time.
Thank you all so much. That's how we once again were able to focus on running the store. Slowly, more customers began to trickle back in. Afterwards, the Yakuza gang disbanded, and Hisaomi is back to being a regular civilian once again.
Our boss is getting old now, so we figured that it was about time. I see. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Whatever the case, I'm gonna keep working day jobs to try to get by. Sure, if you ever need help, come by. I'll definitely make sure you don't have to worry about starving. If you want, you can work part-time for me. I think you'd be perfect as a bodyguard. You know what? If I really need the money, I'll ask you.
I'm actually delivering now, so if you want, you can work with me too.
Oh, thanks. Sounds like you've got plenty of options, Hisaoka. Your handwriting has improved quite a bit, too. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much, sir. Sure. So, Togo. Well, it looks like we're going to be spending a lot more time together. You know, I can't say I'm surprised by that. But don't worry. It's all just part of the ride. Isn't that right, Hisaoka? Yes, sir. I'll keep trying my best to improve, sir.
He received a beautiful rating from my grandpa and was trying his best to cover up his smile. It was such a peaceful smile. I really hope that he'd continue to be my grandpa's student from now on as well.